Hello everyone, it's me, NYSE Einstein from the Florida New York Stock Exchange. It's Tuesday in the last week of September. You know what? We are being inundated by so many things. We're being tossed and turned like a seagull in a hurricane. We have the UN in town, world leaders from all over the place. An opportunity for our president to read from the teleprompter and tell them what somebody wrote in a speech, all about his fighting with Iran and oil and how the price should go down, and about Syria and what he thinks about that, and about his European friends and neighbors and allies who he's fighting with, and about Canada and Mexico and what that's all about. And all of these things. And then of course there's China, and China installing new grander tariffs on the US, and then the US not backing down and making themselves great again. And these are all hugely geopolitical, geo-global, geo-universal, economically global statements and headlines and tweets and stuff and statements that affect the market at the end of the day. Right now, we've got a Fed meeting coming up tomorrow. The way the spike and the yield went up today, it looks like we are going to raise interest rates 1/4 point tomorrow. That's made the bank spurt up a little bit. Tech's a little bit sort of weak. We did have a 50-50 across the board sell and buy volume. The market did close off 70 points after it did open up about 120 points. One of these weird days where the Russell was up and the spiders were down 3.5 points each, inconsequential. Oil rallying to record highs here over the last, record highs within our recent history over the last couple of years at 72.5. So we have headwinds within the economy as far as some of the headlines and tariffs and whatnot. We do not have headwinds relative to a raising interest rates gently, slowly, with a little bit of aggressiveness on the time frame, but into a stronger economy, and that makes sense. The tariff question once again is taking front runner on the hills of the mountaintops around here. Consumer confidence at a record high, that's a good thing. So net, there's a lot of good economic data coming out. There's a lot of good movement within the market and within the economy to keep things stable here. We are at 26.5. We did not get to 27,000 yet. We got to wait for the hats to get done. Market follows the hats, just remember that. So volume's picking up a little bit, and to the end of the month, we've just got oil on fire. That's huge. Market's holding steady. So days that opened up 120, closed down 60, inconsequential. A lot of news on the table. This UN thing is a big deal. There is so much stuff I can't even really assimilate it and understand it. So let's say that we got off today without anything happening really badly. Market was up 120. The president started speaking at the UN. Market sold off 200 points. We rallied back. Something else came out on a tweet about China aggressively laying tariffs on the US. So there's a lot of hair on this trade. At the end of the day, we still hold firm. Market's still at the record highs here. So let's stick with it. Let's not overanalyze. Let's see what tomorrow brings. It's going to be Wednesday. We're coming to the end of the month. Month end rebalancing to a certain extent. We had most of it on Friday. Month end trades, people getting into the fourth quarter, which tend to be historically a positive time. Let's see what happens. NYSE Einstein, Inside Verstop. I'll see you tomorrow.